Hi guys. Hello guys. It's a very keenly debated topic in Germany, or at least the students from India and from other countries who go to Germany for master's studies in business, whether they should go to public universities or private universities. And usually the impression is that for private universities, there are a lot of these education consultants who would charge 10% of the tuition fees and who would fleece the students because these education consultants would get a lot of money from these private universities. Therefore, the students have been guided online on different forums that they should rather go to the public universities. Now, there are benefits to public universities for sure because the education is free, almost free, and usually the quality of education is not bad and not as bad as you would see in some of the public universities in many other countries, right? But today I want to bring an argument in front of you and say, well, it's not that black and white. You can still go and choose a private university, and there could be multiple reasons for that. So today I'll talk about, four reasons why you should actually go for a private university, especially if you're going for a business education in Germany. The first is that most of these universities, the private ones, have a career center. So if your main purpose is to get a job in Europe or in Germany, then you should actually look for a private university because you would get a career center who would help you to prepare a CV, who would put you in front of different companies and so on. So if you're just going to Germany for studies and you want to apply for a job on your own, then that's perfectly fine. But if you want to get help from the university, then you should go for private university and not public universities. That's number one. The career center, that helps a lot. It's also something which is there in the Indian private universities. For example, Indian School of Business, ISB in Hyderabad, it's ranked one of the top few in India, and they have a pretty active career advancement center. So what is actually a career advancement center for those you don't know? It's basically a group of 5 or 10 university employees who sit in an office and who look through the CVs of different students, and they help them apply to different companies while these students are actually in the university. So the first benefit is the career center. The second benefit is partnership with a lot of different top companies. So for example, EBS has partnership with KPMG and Boston Consulting and so on. So all these top private universities in Germany actually have a lot of these partnerships with the companies who hire. So why would you not want to go to private universities when it comes to getting employed? That's number two. Number three is just the language, right? So yes, German is super important. Yes, German is the language in Germany. Yes, that's something which you should learn and you should go up to C1 level and so on. But that should not stop you, or that should not delay you from your education. Now, what does that mean? A lot of times students in public universities are just stuck in 1 year, 2 year. They get their degrees delayed because they are not able to clear their exams in German, whereas a lot of these private business school universities do not have that compulsion because the courses are in English. Therefore you are able to clear them off quite quickly. So we learned about 3 reasons till now, and the fourth one and the last one is the location. You don't want to go to a university which is in the middle of nowhere in Germany. Most of the jobs are in Munich, in Berlin, in Hamburg. Most of the activity is in Frankfurt and so on. So you don't want to go to a Kanpur in India where to get a job. You want to go to a Delhi or a Mumbai, and a lot of these private universities actually help you get to these big centers. So 4 big reasons: career centers, partnership with top companies, the language, no delay because of language, and the fourth one is just the pure location, like the big centers, right? So don't go for an easy pick and say always public universities are better. Sometimes public universities are better. For some cases, private universities are better. See you in the next video.